Thought they'd be thinking drop goal at some point.
He is now. He's back in the pocket, is Farrell. I wouldn't go too many more phases. They're getting fatigued. He's in the right spot now. Is he going to have a dig?
Tell you what, that's a big old arse from 45 metres out. Here it comes. Farrell sends it on its way.
Got it.
And it wobbles over! With the very last play. Farrell's not had things all his own way tonight. But he's come up with the key intervention. Not the prettiest, but it's pretty to Saracens, and they've sunk Gloucester at the death.
This drop goal, not the cleanest he'll ever strike, but it does the job. A long way out, and credit to him for doing that. They don't like it because they feel there was foul play several phases earlier that should have been looked at. Wasn't looked at, but he's all smiles again.
There'll be people in the ground who cannot breathe. Myler, this is Farrell. Wood! In the annals of time, in the history of Northampton Rugby Club, there will be fewer more celebrated tries than that one. They've only gone and beaten the champions.
Bristol playing out what's left of this match without Gabriel Ibertoy in defence on that side, and the break for Esterhazen, and he goes through the gap. Oh, he's lost it!
Oh my God!
He's lost it, and it's brilliant from Tom Whiteley. If Bristol win for the first time in 3 months, they can thank Tom Whiteley.
No one's been able to tackle Andre Esterhazen all game, apart from the stoop pitch itself. It's a brilliant move. Lovely delay. Oscar Beard is through 2v1. Esterhazen, do your thing. AJ McGinty's left finger, and he hits the turf and coughs up the ball. That was the match sewn up there.
Oh, that was the tackle, wasn't it?
Potentially match-winning moment. Oh.
They've got around about 90 seconds to salvage this. They've won the penalty from the scrum.
That will give them the field position they require to get within the opportunity, because if they'd stayed in their own half, Saracens can defend differently. They can give away penalties knowing they're safe. Right when they get down here, Saracens know they can't. But has he found touch?
Oh my goodness! That is monstrous! A howitzer of a boot from Henry Slade.
Unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable to take that on.
Could this be the fairy tale? The line-out ball is won from Dennis. This is their strength, one of their many strengths. Simmons eyeing up the try line. Simmons! It's there! Pandemonium at Sandy Park. Henry Slade's kick. Sam Simmons score. Saracens undone at the death. And Sandy Park, well, the lid has been blown off.
They've kept hold of the ball. Jürgen to Furbank again. Hendy might just be the extra player outside here. Hendy's going. Oh, Hendy's going! And he's still going! What a run that is! And Mitchell and Northampton is made up for it now, the youngster.
Then he gets the ball in a bit of space and he backs himself. Barnes, of course, a man down, thin on the outside. You wonder, he had to give it right. They were in, but he didn't. Luckily, there are numbers. Mitchell, a brilliant support line to finish. But George Hendy, take a bow. When your team needed you, you delivered.
Myler still not back in the pocket. I think he thinks they need a try. Maybe they'll get one. Farrell, so close. Another inch, they're there! Northampton are claiming the try. Dylan Hartley is celebrating. Jim Mallender hardly dared let himself celebrate. They think they've got it.
What an end to the season. Unbelievable.
It'll be tight whether you see it. There's so many bodies in and around the ball.
Yep.
Try yes or no.
Thank you very much.
You may award the try.
Northampton will be kings of England. Alex Waller is the hero. And the Saints have reached the Holy Grail. Nearly 30 years of waiting is over. What a dramatic finish. It couldn't have gone any further. Northampton throwing off the shackles and reaching the promised land.
Hunter Hill is found. In come the backs. Towards the line they go. It stops once. Round it goes.
Try. Yes.
And it is a score for Saracens. North London erupts. The game is level. There is a kick to come to win it. Farrell takes his time. It's not a simple kick, but Owen Farrell is a very good kicker of a rugby ball. The arm is aloft. The win is Saracens. Gloucester thought they'd done it, but you can't think like that against Saracens.
So, all the time,
Definitely is.
that is a penalty. And it might be more, it is more. The yellow card for the first time this afternoon, fished out of the pocket. Now they're going for the posts.
I don't know. You know, it's a big kick. It's out on the outside the 15, is it?
Time's up. This is it. A kick to end Bath's winning start to the season and launch Leicester's. A kick for Lewis. He couldn't really lose today, watching his two former clubs. One of the games that matters most this season, and they have cracked Bath's perfect start. What a game of rugby. And Jeff Parling loving the coaching business, Lewis Moody loving the fan business. What a game that was. What a finish. Proper old-fashioned rugby.